What's up? What's up, Screen Fiend fans? Holla at your boy. This is the movie review for The Lion King. Now, going into this movie is crazy. I never seen so many people there for an advanced screening. Like, a lot of people was anxious to see this movie. And somebody's gonna get in trouble for bringing a kid to a screening. I don't know how that was approved. I don't know who he was working for, but somebody gonna report him. White folks love to report other white folks. They love to go tell. So somebody telling on him. Other guy, he was white. This is ridiculous. Dare you take your kid to go see a kid movie on our time? Yeah, so he getting chewed out. Now, from the offset, the way everything starts, you're like, okay, well, I've seen it before, seen the old layout, and it's like, wow, it's like exactly like the cartoon. And I think they made a mistake in doing that. And the way this was put out and made out, there was like no real change. I mean, Chance the Rapper's character that he's playing in the movie is like, whatever. But no real change was ever made in this film. And the changes that were made in the film took away from the film because they just couldn't do it. And those were the musical numbers. The musical numbers were terrible for this film. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. The songs that you love that they try to perform, they don't come off well because in the cartoon, of course, it was digitally animated. They could do all these things and all the giraffes and everything else. Here, that would cost too much money. So they basically give you a cheaper rendition of what they did before. Like Aladdin, for instance. The reason why Aladdin worked so well is because Aladdin actually added something better to the script. The handmaiden, she was more involved into the film of Aladdin with the genie than the original script. You know, they added something new that enhanced the film. Here, nothing was enhanced, things were just taken away. Like the emotional output of the characters. You see Simba, when he's going through these phases, his eyes would give away, you know, the emotional, you could see the emotional intent, you know, and the damage this is done to him by Scar, you know, and him with all his guilt that he killed his father or was responsible for it. All of this guilt is on his shoulders. So, obviously, Aladdin wasn't trash at all. I don't know why people, no. Those are people who didn't even see the film. Now, you have a situation where all the other kids who are watching this film, they might not catch it, but as the adults, we catch it. There's no emotional attachment to the film. You know, when he watches his father dies, review. Like I was saying, now Beyonce is Nyla. I mean, acting is not her forte, and she definitely, it wasn't very good at all. It was kind of bland, kind of. You need to get back there, Simba. You know, I'm tired of this, Jay. She gonna be cut. Oh, I'm sorry. Yep, exactly. Well, I'm trying to, but they won't let me go. So, oh, that's Disney. Disney's doing that on purpose because I'm not Peter Travers. If you guys met Peter Travers, he is the worst movie reviewer in the history of mankind, but he has all access and he works for like Rolling Stone. He is like the worst movie reviewer ever. All he is a fanboy of the celebrities. He's gonna give it a great starring review no matter what. 4 stars. Peter Travers says I'll be Peter Travers. They're having the review up there on the thing. The movie be a piece of crap. Amazing artwork by Peter Travers. Oh my gosh, I'm over the moon for this movie. Somebody cut Peter a check and he put it out there. Peter, give me something I can put on the screen. Yeah, Disney pulling the plug. Ever since Avengers Endgame, they don't want my video going nowhere anymore. They got mad at me over a movie review for Captain Marvel, and they've been on my back since then. And they've been trying to shut it down. For a whole 2 months, I've been dealing with this. I'm like, look, if the movie is great, I'm going to tell you it's great. If the movie ain't good, it ain't good. I mean, at the final fight scene is Scar and Simba fighting. They look like a bunch of lions on the Discovery Channel. I'm not interested in seeing the realism of lions. I want to see what. I was more excited in the animated version. The fight scenes were great. Here they got them like regular lions. They focus too much on making them regular, like regular lions. Well, regular lions don't have a lot of emotion. They don't show, they don't have, I'm like, so how are we supposed to get the emotional content if we can't get the emotional content through the eyes and everything else? You'll know what I'm talking about when you see it. When Scar is talking, Scar's supposed to be a little bit more menacing. They couldn't. Scar's more like, run, Simba, run. Yeah, well, that's how it is, Simba. Sure, you can make do. I'm like, is Scar need a nap? Is it bedtime for Scar? What's going on here? It is exactly the 94 edition. I mean, from the sets, the shots, everything. And I only know because The Lion King popped back on TV one too long ago because of this movie, and I watched it and I saw The Lion King and I said, oh my gosh, it is exactly the same. Just a worse, it's like a cheaper edition. And it shouldn't have been that. I mean, I understand you kind of can't do the musical numbers like, you know, like you did in the original animated movie because that's a lot of money. But they were just nothing, not even comparable. They were like cheap renditions compared to the other ones. You can't get the emotional reaction. The good parts about it was Pumbaa and Timon. They were great. You know, the co-stars were better than the stars. In other words, But that's how it was. It was exactly the same movie. Nobody wanted to do anything to enhance the film. And that's a shame. When all the other movies previously has done that. They at least tried to do something different to make the movie theirs. I mean, you could have had Jay-Z come in as the camel or something. He just wandered in there. Yo, I was supposed to be in Aladdin, but I took a wrong turn. I was in the desert. Now I'm just out here. I'm wondering, trying to figure it out. It's crazy. Everybody's trying to do something different. And that's the key. We got to keep things fresh. Got to keep things changing. But keep it different. You know, add something that's your flavor to it. Yeah, so, I mean, really, Beyonce was terrible. I mean, seriously. She was bad in that other movie she was in, Epic. As voice actors go, she was terrible. They just used her for a name. Beyonce is Nyla. I'd be like, no, I can't tell you a song that she made within the last 5 years I care about. Besides Drunken Love. After that, I ain't heard nothing from Beyonce that made me go, all right. Nothing. I mean, she was just talking. There was no emotional content on anything she was saying. None. Only when she was cussing somebody out. Pinned you again. Pinned you. Pinned you again. You gotta go back. You gotta go back to the pride. Everybody thinks you dead. What you mean you ain't going back to the pride? I'm tired of this, Jay. You ain't just gonna be doing what you want to do. They're gonna be cut. Cut. Did I say Jay again? Yeah, said Jay again. Cut. Now, my rating for this movie is 2.5 stars. Everybody gonna be ticked at me and wondering why I didn't give it 3 and all that. It's too much for me. Too much lost in this film that took away from the original. And that, to me, that's a no and no. Beyonce voice actressing thing, that should never be noticed. It was greatly noticed by me how bad of a character actress she was as far as the voice and everything. If it wasn't for Timon and them, it probably would have got a lesser rating. 2.5 is not bad, people. It means it's watchable. It's decent. But you ain't gonna care to watch it no more when it's all over. When this thing is done, you are not gonna care about watching this movie. You're gonna say, well, that's done. I'm out. So the rewatchability of it is ruined. There's nothing you care about watching again. And in Latin, I enjoyed myself. It was a blast. This one, I'm like, I've seen, it's the exact same movie. Nothing's different. And that took a lot out of the film. A lot out of it. At least for me.